What's up, Liam? Yeah, man, you're first. What's up, Connor? Sanity, what's up, dude? What's going on, just a guy? Somebody called me Home Slice in a comment earlier. I hadn't heard that one in like 30 years. Liam, you got a Burroon or a Griffin? Oh, wow. Okay, that's way above what I was thinking. I was getting confused. Is the so you got unique sacred? Is Templar the Might that's more common, or is Tyrael's more common? I always get them backwards. What's up, Mark? Templar more. Okay. I think it's like 1 out of 10 chance for it to be Tyrael's or something. 1 out of 13, something like that. Cube down the Zod. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? We should offer that up as a suggestion or something. Scholar, what's up, dude? Yeah, man. Got the sun drop. Did y'all see Moo clip? He put out one today. Had Mr. Llama losing his mind about the screw up on the Infinity on PTR. That was pretty funny. They're never gonna live that one down. Liam, where'd you find the Templars? Yeah, it was kind of. It was the very first clip too. Oh, and a bell wave. Well, that's pretty crazy. What's up, nuts? What's up, Mike? Nice, BK. Yeah, Liam, I've never gotten anything from the bell waves. I think the best I've done from a bell wave. Well, no, it actually wasn't. I got a Sura rune in the throne room, but I think it was on a random mob before the wave started. I don't think I've actually ever gotten anything decent from the waves themselves. Leveling up a barb. Yeah, I kind of need to make a gold find, but I'm gonna hold out and see. Let's say ladder's 3 weeks out. I might get to it. I kind of want to get to a necro first, so it depends. I might not actually get to a barb before then. What's up, Cruz? Yeah, I don't know. I guess we need to hold. I'm gonna hold out and wait to see what they announce. My guess is 2.4 on Tuesday next week, midweek. They might put it off a day or two depending on how to push that out. I'd be disappointed if it was like 2 or 3 weeks out before they drop 2.4. I'm hoping they have it mostly ready, but we'll see. I'm gonna be messing around on the Tesladin today. He's only level 80. I'm almost to 81. Seems fairly strong. I tried a couple different builds. I was gonna go for like a budget Auradin. Um, but there's not enough points to dump into the synergies because I was going to run the what do you call it? Holy Fire Aura. Put the Infinity on the Merc for my conviction, so I don't have to put any points here. But even for the Holy Fire, I have to, you know, put 20 here and then the synergies, so I don't think it's going to work. Thanks, Eric. I'm not sure. I've run Chaos, and he blows through Chaos pretty good. I'm going to run the Pits for a little bit. I don't have a good weapon right now. I was going to use a Crescent Moon, but I don't have a base. So right now he's just got a Baroners on it, which does fine. Most everything dies just from the aura. So what few things I got to smack, the Baroners fine. I want to try Crescent Moon though, so I need a 3-socket weapon. So I'm going to try and find a base in the Pits. Yeah, Keith, that's the full-blown Arden. But both of those pieces are really expensive to make. So until I get the runes to make them, I was tinkering around with it, and there's just not enough points to do it. Putting the conviction on the Merc. So I already kind of kicked that one to the curb. Yeah, I got a Heaven's Light. Oh wait, no I don't. I was thinking that's not it. I do not have a Heaven's Light. Yeah, because I got you know, the conviction for mine is maxed out. I plan on making an Arden. That's probably gonna be my next 2 pieces. So, but again, they're pretty expensive. So I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get to that point. But I definitely want to make one. So I'm just gonna go with it. This is even with just the Baroners and being level 80 blows through everything. Yeah, Insanity. I want the Crescent Moon just for the lightning debuff, but again, like I'm doing Baroners, so the weapon can be a number of different things. Yeah, Garion, I'm Double Dream with Enigma. This is mine. Yeah, Floyd, this is on my actual Paladin. This is not on PTR. Keith, we talked about that the other day or other night, and I didn't realize it. And a couple guys pointed it out. You can up a crystal sword, rare crystal, or a rare, dimensional, and that you can get that. So there's ways around it, but I'm gonna look for a Crescent Moon base and probably make that. But Pits is a joke with this guy. I don't even have to hit anything. I'll show you guys. We'll run Pits real quick. And my charms are actually crap right now, so. But yeah, this guy's going to be pretty nasty. So we're gonna run through, and you know, I catch myself, even though I have Enigma, I don't teleport a whole lot. Unless I gotta jump through a wall. Yeah, you know, his teleport's so slow that I'd rather just run, to be honest. But I mean, everything just dies if you just stand there. What's up, Wade? I mean, technically I could teleport, but I think I'm just going to get run walk charms and stuff and just run where I want to go. Enigma's handy for jumping through walls and stuff. What's up, Mr. T-Baggins? And for those that don't know, I guess I should show this a little bit. Dream, or the Tesladin's built off of having the Dream Helm, which is is level 15 Holy Shock. Notice it's not plus 15. This is level 15, so it automatically has an aura. You could put this technically on any character, what makes it so strong on the Pally is the synergies from Holy Shock, and then you get a Dream Helm. So these actually add together. So this 15 and 15 is you actually get level 30 Holy Shock, and if you max the synergies, it just straight up just destroys anything around it. And you run it with I don't even have it on. You run it with Conviction to lower resists, and everything just dies. I don't have a grief Drogon. I'm honestly, all I got's a Baron or Star right now. I'm looking for a base today to make a Crescent Moon for the minus lightning resist. So, Jen, I did trade for it. I've found more high runes than I've found shield bases, and so I traded for a 44 resist Sacred Torch. So I did trade for the base on this, and was one of the viewers last night. Nah, I'm cool, Scholar. I kind of want to get a Crescent Moon, and honestly, this Baroners doesn't. It doesn't really matter right now. I just stand there. My Merc has got like rando gear. There's my Merc. Check this out. What's up, Dumas? So my Merc has the ethereal bone hue on it, a Tal, and a Griswold. I had put the P Amethyst in there to give him strength to hold the Infinity that I had made, but he's not even using it now. So this is about as janky gear as you could get set up. I have not tried cows yet. I'm curious about that as well. Might go in there next. I mean, it's kind of silly. I'm curious to see, because I know with the Arden, you get two auras popping with damage at the same time. Yeah, Dan, that's the plan. I don't have the stuff to make the Arden gear yet, but that will be what I do. I mean, honestly, the Merc's just running along, man. He's not even killing stuff. I don't even know where to put this. I think. Do I have? Yeah, I got Conviction maxed. I guess I just start dumping it into Zeal. I got Zeal maxed, so Sacrifice next. I think I got the. Yeah, they're both maxed. Let's just dump it there. Yeah, Dan, I thought about that as well. I could just start charging around. But yeah, this it's been interesting so far. The only things that don't die immediately, because these guys are normally lightning immune, the archers. So even with the Conviction, they still have higher resist than the other mobs, so they don't die like immediately, but they still die pretty quick. Yeah, Drogon, the goal is to actually get a decent weapon. I literally only have, right now, he only has a Baroners on him. So this is just a fill weapon at this point, just to hit stuff with. I kind of want to start with a Crescent Moon, Maybe make a grief. No, there's a bunch of options here because mainly, basically, you just want a zeal weapon. So if I go Arden, then that switches it up. But right now, just playing as the Tesladin. Just something to hit with until I can make like a Crescent Moon or something is what I'm looking for. But it's kind of silly to just run through just killing stuff. I'm not even really doing anything. I'm just standing there. I'm gonna try cows. Oath and an ethereal cryptic sword. See, there's so many options for the weapon. Honestly, I'm not sure which one I want to use. This is it's kind of cool with this that there's so many options to play uh, with this build. So I'm really curious to see how this works out. Yeah, I'm kind of if I get bored with this, I might dump the dreams set up onto my dad, because he's running kind of a kind of an off version of this. Um, but right now he's running with a grief and chains of honor and just smacking stuff. But he's got points dumped into the what do you call it? Holy shock. His build's kind of all janked up, but it works for him. Dual Dream Fury. Well, see here, the Floyd with this, you don't get the synergy bonuses, so it'll just be a straight level 30 aura. I don't know how that'll play up because I mean you dump a lot of the synergy points to get the damage for the Holy Shock up. So I don't know if that would actually be as strong as you might think. Yeah, there are so many different options or ways to play around with this. And Dan, I've heard that there's a way. I think there was a sort build that kind of messed with that. I think we all did that, to be honest with you, dude. I think we all, uh, our first character, we probably had points, and back then you couldn't reset them. Actually, I don't know. It doesn't tell you it anywhere, does it? Since this is aura off of equipment, I don't think there's a way to see how much it actually pulses for. Somebody know if that's the case or not? I'm pretty sure you can't. I don't even have a point in the Holy Shock. I really need to put... Do we even have charge on a hot bar? Where's charge? Just watching stuff blow up as you run by is kind of funny. Eats through mana though. Still not too bad though. Should I put Infinity on the Merc just for the mana? I don't think that's really necessary. No, it doesn't. See, since I don't have a point in the Holy Shock and it's strictly off the equipment, it doesn't, it's not even here. Or insight, not infinity, yeah, insight. Yeah, just pop potions, but that actually works pretty good. It moves around pretty fast. that's just that's just too funny to me. How do we get that? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm looking for the portal. Moving so quick though, you don't even see if anything drops behind you. Yeah, I'll get back to the. I'll get back and show gear. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking, Can. If I'm moving around with charge too fast, man, you lose all kind of stuff. I like the movement speed of charge. If you're just wanting to get somewhere, that's pretty quick. Alright, let's show gear real quick for those that have joined. Okay, here's the setup. For Tesladin, you want to go dual dream. Now, this is very expensive. Like you see here, these both require a jaw rune, which if you've been kind of playing along with me, I've found multiple at this point. So I just made both of these pieces. They're identical, and what they do, each one gives you level 15 Holy Shock, which actually stacks. So you get level 30 Holy Shock. Yeah, Jen, there needs we need that filter that'll give us like highlights or something. Then I'm running Enigma, which I'm not really taking advantage of, so I might switch this out. I just got a Baroners right now. For the weapon. This is what I'm looking to replace today, hopefully. Now, I put a Seraph's Hymn on here. I had the Mara's on here. The resists are okay, but I thought I might be able to take advantage of the attack rating and damage to demons and undead. But I guess it depends on the areas I'm running. So I could probably switch that out for a Mara's and have the same effect. Gabriel, you know what level your Holy Shock is? Because that would kind of give us an idea. If it's full synergized, I should probably... It depends on the level. I can't look at the Holy Shock damage since it's strictly off the gear. Then I'm running an Iraq, laying of hands. I got this FCR Life Leech Ring with resists. I was thinking, I put that on because I was thinking I might need the FCR for teleporting, but I'm really not taking advantage of that. So I'll probably switch this out for like a dual leech ring or something. And then I got a Raven and War Travs. These are all junk charms. I need to work on all these. I don't really need this combat skiller. I really need to replace everything with like... max damage AR life charms, that sort of thing. This combat skiller doesn't do me any good. So as you can see, the charms themselves are just absolute trash. None of these. You really want to go like this type of charm, but with like max AR life are kind of the best ones. Yeah, Dan, I saw a couple builds where they're saying either Mars or the High Lords. I don't have a High Lords right now. So, yeah, I mean, these guys really not built out that strong. I'm still missing a lot of things that can make this a lot better. But he's still pretty beasty to be doing what he's doing. Yeah, Gabriel, I wouldn't be able to take advantage of offensive R charms because it won't affect the 30 off of the dream. If you're building if you're building Holy Shock through the skill tree, then that would help. Yeah. Yeah, Dan. It just depends on the melee. Yeah, I got Dream Shield. Now this is a 44 base, a Sacred Targe, and then a Dream Helmet. Nah, Swift, I'm good right now. Daniel, I've heard multiple things. Grief. Some people have said Crescent Moon. I'm gonna mess around with Crescent Moon because it's cheap to build. I don't have the runes for a Grief right now. I need a low rune. Um, yeah, Walter, perhaps. The teleport's really slow though because there's no FCR gear here except for the rack and the. So I only have like 30 FCR. So teleporting's kind of not that great. No, Keith, it does not. Like if I were to put points into Holy Shock, it would not increase the Holy Shock from the Dream because if you look at this is level 15. It's not plus 15 to Holy Shock, so it doesn't add to base skill points. So basically, you have level 3. Now it does take advantage of synergies. So the synergies for Holy Shock are Resist Lightning and what's the other one? The synergies are Resist Lightning and Salvation. So you can max those. These are maxed. And those will synergize with the Dream. But if you put points into Holy Shock here, it doesn't stack with the 30 you already have. But no, the plus skills doesn't stack to that. So it's going to be 30 no matter what you have on the rest of your gear. So it's kind of an offset that you could put points elsewhere since you already have level 30. I don't know how much magic fine I got. Not much. So running for bases is actually pretty good on this guy. I still got 194. With the Enigma, I mean, that's a pretty big bump from the Enigma. And I think Dream has Magic Find on it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 17 on both of these. 17 and 20. So, yeah. A little bit. 200 Magic Find's not anything to laugh at. So let's check it out in cows. Let's see what it does.
Good morning.
I'm curious. I haven't tried it in cows yet. What am I doing? Oh. Oh, I reset my points. Hold on. I need to go back into town and change the charge. I'm going to take the charge off. I accidentally changed the CTA buffs. We need to change that back to F5. Okay. I'm not going to use charge. See, because it was like one-shotting stuff in the pits. Cows are still going down pretty quick. I'm just curious to see how many pulses it takes to kill a pack of cows. Getting him out of the middle of that. It takes a few pulses for this to work on cows. They got a lot of health, though. I mean, technically, I could just... Oh, I accidentally killed the poor merc. Yeah, my merc's he's kind of weak, though. Really would like to see a decent base drop. I picked up a Zerker axe earlier, but it was four socket. Melee definitely needs some work, for sure. I mean, I think that was the whole point of making grief what it is. But the thing with grief is just that it's expensive. It's not a starter weapon. So there's kind of, I don't know, maybe the mid-tier melee stuff could use some work. Yeah, see, this is where Baroners is not that strong. Yeah, no torture Annie either. This character's only 81. I leveled him last weekend just messing around. So he's nowhere near the cap on anything really. I don't have a lot of gear. I need to run some keys to get him his torch. So I got some work to do on getting this guy up to speed. I mean, he does okay. That's kind of ridiculous if you think about it. I don't know. That's kind of cool to me. Be able to kill stuff like just by standing near them is kind of funny. The thing is looking at the gear. What green boots? What'd I drop? Like, yeah, I hear you can. That's kind of a joke on Discord. We were running a contest to where you had to find a pair of these and bring them to me at the start of the contest. And if you first one to find a pair of these and bring them to me un-ID'd got a rack. It actually took a little while. I think guys were running all kind of random stuff for probably 30-45 minutes before they got a pair of those to drop. This is just funny to me. Just die, boys. Just die. Is a little slow. Probably shouldn't have done that. If I was going to play like that, though, I could see where if I got the gear to make an Arden and I'm just not hitting stuff, that could be pretty strong. Because with an Arden, there you also get level 30, what's it, Holy Fire as well from 2 pieces of gear. So you have 2 level 30 auras pulsing. Dan, that's a good question. I don't think it does. I don't know. I don't think it does. I mean, it'd be funny to check out because I've seen videos of it, and literally it's like 2 pulses and all the cows are dead. So it's that much stronger than just the pulses from this. Just round them up, shock them to death. And again, if you have that second aura or aura pulse that's doing damage, yeah, these would be dead Couple pulses and everything be dead. Of course, if you're playing offline, I can see this not scaling so that you're just not going to kill stuff very quick if you're playing like even like players 3 or 5. Yeah, Dan, it is because if you got a decent weapon, you could really burn stuff down with zeal. The aura is just kind of as a pulsing in the background to kind of clear random trash as you're fighting. It's not really meant to just do this, even though this works. That's still funny though. It's really meant to just fight and just other stuff just dies in the background while you're fighting. And again, if you get in higher player count games, it's probably not going to feel very strong. The GMB, where did I see that? I did see that. I was going to look at it. I already have a 4 sock plus 3 in the bank. I was mainly just holding out for superiors. Bring the Templar's might. Yeah, right. First person to bring me a Griffin's wins a Shaco. Cows is definitely a good place to look for bases. But yeah, I need a 3-socket weapon to make Crescent Moon. Honestly, as long as it's an elite base, I'll probably try it out. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like a phase or a Berserker X. I just want to test it out a little bit. Does anybody else have one of these? I know Scholar has one, right? I'm curious to see if anybody's actually used this in like a higher player count game. I just feel like it's going to be weak. I smoked Diablo pretty easier earlier. I haven't tried any other ones. I did run Chaos just to see, and the Knights, the Oblivion Knights, they die like within like 1 pulse. So it does pretty good in Chaos, and I smoked Diablo pretty fast. Full party light sork. Well, you're just being used for the aura at that point. For your conviction aura. Keith, was that with a group or just running Arden in player 8 solo? Yeah, I can see at least player 3 being solid. It's hitting pretty hard even with just a janky weapon. We'll go Chaos next. What is with... Look at this. Yeah, Paladin by far, Dan. So many builds. No full throttle. This is my character. He's only level 81. But Dan, you're right. The Paladin's probably the most versatile character by far. So many builds. Look at this. Unique, unique, unique. Aaron, that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to make the stuff to do a full-blown Arden. The gear's pretty expensive, though. Because you need Hand of Justice weapon, and I think it's dragon armor. Yeah, I mean, the full-blown Arden's nasty. That's a crazy build. It's insane. Yeah, and all the Paladins, that's kind of the go-to class for running Ubers. By far the most versatile. The only thing early on, like for ladder start, is not having the teleport ability. But I guess, I mean, you kind of charge around and move fairly quickly. Yeah, there's just multiple ways to play it. There's no other character that has as much versatility as a Paladin right now. You know, never know. Whatever synergy changes they make, maybe some of the other characters will be able to step up. But I think just overall, I think that would be difficult. Again, the only disadvantage they have, and that's every other class except Sork, is not being able to teleport early ladder. So that's why you'll see a lot of Sorks right out of the gate. Dan, I mean to put a schedule up. Here's my basic schedule right now. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I stream at 7 p.m. EST. Everything's EST. I'm on the East Coast. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, around 3 p.m. In the afternoon. Yeah, Sean. Tesladins only take advantage of Holy Shock. Yeah, for non-Sorks, definitely you have the best movement ability. And Arden has Holy Shock and Holy Fire auras running at the same time. So basically it's twice as much aura damage as a Tesladin. So that's kind of the difference. Because it's all based off of gear. Like for the Tesladin, it's just the Dream. 15 Holy Shock, 15 Holy Shock. An Arden would have the Dream, or not Dream, it would have the Dragon Armor, which is, I think, 16 Holy Fire. And then the Hand of Justice weapon, which is 14 Holy Fire. So you get 30 from those two pieces. So it's basically a double pulse. I hear you, Gummy. Yeah, the Koof is running wild right now. I know a lot of people that have it. Let's go into Chaos. Cows die pretty quick.
Good evening.
Well, no, because the synergies are in defense. I guess technically defensive Grand Charms. I don't know if that would make it worth it, but yeah, it would be from the defensive charms. Farm flare, yeah, I guess so, because it kill all the little whatchamacallits running around. Daniel, it can, but you don't get synergy bonuses that the paladins have, so it's nowhere near as strong. I think there's a way to do it with a Sork because of the lightning buffs from the lightning tree. So Sork can run it. Right. Sorceress has lightning mastery, which would increase the damage of the pulse. I mean, but the paladin has direct synergies because if you look at Holy Shock, you get synergies from resist lightning and salvation, so that ups the lightning damage. With the Sork, you have lightning mastery, which is like a bump every point of damage to lightning, so technically it would work. Dream Dragon Bear Sork? What the crap? Now I want to make other stuff. I'm gonna have to look into that later. That's insane. Dream Dragon. that's funny. Holy jeez. I'm gonna have to find that on a video and check it out. That sounds funny. Let's cube a couple of things here. I mean, people got some imagination when they come up with some of these builds. I'll give them that. I can see where it would get kind of boring, but it's new for me, so it's kind of cool. I'm gonna run chaos here in a second. I just wanted to cube up a couple things. I'm gonna run that I don't have it on this character. I'm gonna run the monarch through a couple of cubes just to see if it pops anything cool. I hear you, man. People find some decent stuff while they're playing while I'm streaming. That's for sure. Aaron, that would be funny. Like out of the gate, people not knowing what it is. I can see where that would cause issues for people that hadn't seen it before. There's definitely no seal popping with this. I have it set up right. What's burning my... Oh. Definitely doesn't kill as quick as the Sork, but it does okay for level 81. Tal Rasha's interesting. Might have to look at that as well. Dan, I got mine actually off of Diablo. No, Ahmed, I don't have it yet. I'm just I'm just running a Barrener Star. I'm looking for a decent weapon right now. I mean, technically, I could probably trade for a really good grief, but trading is kind of my last option. I prefer not to trade if possible. I will say that I did trade for this base for the shield. Um, it's just a hard time finding shield bases. Yeah, Steph definitely doesn't die as quick here. Still does okay. A lot of that stuff just burned. I got one now, Sinister. Um, I traded for this Sacred Targe last night. It's 44 resist Targe, or Sacred. But it has to be 3 sockets, so most people are looking for 4s, so they don't keep the 3s. So that's why it's kind of hard to put your hands on that. And if you cube it, most times, cube a white base, you're most times going to get 4 sockets, like 50% chance. So getting a 3 socket Sacred Targe is actually kind of tough. Ultimately, I'd like to make a grief, but I don't know. I'm looking for like alternate choices just to be a little different. I mean, but there's technically a lot of decent choices you can use to main as your weapon. Garrett, no, this is on. This is just my character. I'm not on PTR. Azurewrath would be cool. I was kind of thinking about that. I actually have not found an Azurewrath yet. And actually saw some builds using the Azurewrath. Use a lightsaber. I got one. It might be worth checking out just to see. I got one on a mule. Maybe we'll test it out after this. I'll grab the lightsaber and put it on here. Wait, what? Actually, I have not, Dan. I honestly, I haven't played a Pally in years.
I am overburdened.
Ouch, Alex. Holy crap, I just saw that. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, I literally respec'd about 2 hours ago and just been kind of messing around with it. So I got some learning to do, testing around with it. I mean, it works pretty good, but I'm sure there's some more optimal things I could be doing here. I'm gonna grab that lightsaber. I'm gonna see what it feels like.
Good day.
Let's see. It's kind of a Lobby one though. Lightning absorb. Let's play around with it. What's the damage on that? Go back into chaos. Yeah, probably, Jen. Again, I'm just now messing around with it. I'll probably tweak it and make some changes depending on suggestions and whatnot. Again, I've been on this like for 2 hours now as far as just tweaking some things. So I'll probably make some adjustments along the way. Optimize a little bit. Like I said, I don't... Weapons wise, I'm kind of not that great, but we'll see how it works out. What's up, Cotton? I mean, I'm 100% a sword guy, so playing a Paladin's just definitely more out of my wheelhouse a little bit. Would be kind of cool to just see something rando drop here. Mark, that's probably going to be the case, dude. I'm probably going to be like, okay, let's get back to Sorkin. I'm going to give him both the dream items. That's not out of the realm of possibilities. Bob, what's going on, man? How's it been going today? Get anything good? See, I don't feel like even hitting stuff. I just want to run around and shock it to death. Clark, I don't know. Yeah, he already has the grief, so yeah, you're right. He's probably more equipped for running the Tesladin than I am. And I'll just switch to a Hammerdin and let him run the Tesladin. For those that are new here, haven't heard the story before, he's 84 and he's playing a Zealer right now. I've made him some really good gear. He's running Chains of Honor, Grief. He's tweaked out. His character's pretty much maxed. But what Mark was talking about there, I'll probably get tired of the Tesla and I'll just give all this stuff to my dad. He's already got the Grief, and he's already got Chains of Honor. With the 2 Dream Pieces, he'll probably just run around and just shock everything to death, and I'll trade it for his Burr rune that he found. He'll probably like this though. It gives a Zealer great AoE potential. See, I don't even want to hit it. I just want to like dance around and let him die from the aura. Yeah, right, Aaron. I plan on being. He plays a lot too. He's on a lot. He's not in the greatest shape, so he has to go to dialysis 3 times a week. But in between, he's playing Diablo. My dad's pretty technologically inclined for being 84. No, that's fine, Nina. I'm half Okinawan, half American. My dad was military stationed in Okinawa back during Vietnam. Yeah, Dan. What's going on, Donald? It's going pretty good. For level 81, he's pretty much killing everything. Doesn't have the kill speed as my Sork, but that's to be expected. It's not really set up that way. But I can see once I get out to max level where he just destroys everything. It's okay, Bang. I'm just used to the kill speed on the sorceress at this point. It's kind of fun just to run around and watch stuff die, so that's pretty cool. It is an expensive build. What's up, Praetorian? I got the sun drop going, no mojo yet. MZ, 100% agree, dude. That's why we're still playing it 20 years later. He smokes Diablo quick. Yeah, that's definitely not a problem. I don't really want to go in the Whirlstone Keep. Tal Rasha's tomb. Was that what it was? Let's go to Arcane next. Second laziest. Aaron, you're not wrong, man. You just run around in a circle. Dan, yeah, 100%. Blizz North, man, they just cranked out the best stuff. 100%. Yeah, Nina, 100%. I was the same way. I did not play Diablo 1, however. I will say that. I didn't see it. I never played it. Diablo 2 dropped. I was pretty early in on Diablo 2, way before LOD. Poison Skelly hybrid. Is that what I should do next? My Necro is the next one up. I got skillers for days for the Necromancer. Yeah, guided arrow. Bariza guided arrow was so broken. Because I don't know if people remember, if you look at guided arrow now, it'll turn and hit a target and stop. With the Bariza, before they patched it, it would, because Bariza has penetrate on it, it would go through the target, hit it, go through the target, hit, and it would just bounce back and forth one arrow and just hit target over and over and over and over. Bariza was broken. If you ever PvP'd with that, it was just so obscenely stupid. People get so mad if you showed up with an Amazon and a Bariza. People hated that. You didn't even have to see them. You just fired in random direction and watched people die. It was kind of funny. It was pretty trolly to do back then. I tried to revisit it. I got a Bariza on my Amazon right now, and it's just not fun. I guess I could teleport. Okay. Yeah, it was, Mark. It was definitely. This is kind of cool. It's killing those things pretty quick. The ghost. For a Fury Druid? That's interesting. Don't die off the platform. There you go. You can die now. You're actually kind of right, dude. I don't even have to pay attention to what I'm doing. Just let stuff die while I'm looking at chat. You guys are killing me today. Oh, man. I'm not even really paying attention to what I'm doing. Chatladin. Oh my god. Oh, that is just too funny. Garrett, I'll show you real quick. Yeah, it is cruise control for sure. All right, let's take a look. All right, the main part of the Tesladin is the Dream Helmet and the Dream Shield, and what you get from that, if you look, you get the level 15 Holy Shock, and you get level 15 Holy Shock. That actually stacks to third, so I'm running with level 30 Holy Shock. Then you put the points in the synergies for that, and as you can see, it just melts everything. Then I got Enigma that I'm not taking advantage of at all. Weapon is my weak point. I just threw a lightsaber on there. Somebody mentioned it. That's kind of what I'm looking to do now, is try and build a weapon. I could go full blown Aradin and get the dragon armor and what is it? Hand of Justice weapon, and you get level 30. What's it? Fire, Holy Fire. So you get 2 pulses of an aura if you go full blown Aradin, which is even more cruise control. So it's the basis of the build basically is having the Dream, which is expensive because each one requires a jaw to make. So it's not a cheap build. But as you see, I mean, I can just talk and run. I don't have to actually kill anything. Just let it all die. And you max points in Zeal for when you actually want to hit stuff. No, you wouldn't though. Yeah, Aaron, that's the thing. This could potentially become OP as hell. Be curious to see how that works out. This is an ideal streamer build. I don't have to do anything. Mike, that's RNG at its best. See, I don't even have to pay attention to what I'm doing. And my Merc he's got junk gear on. If you look at my Merc, I got a Tal helmet, a Grizz with 1 perfect amethyst in it. And this is actually a pretty cool weapon. I don't have it socketed yet, but it's an ethereal bone heal. If you look at the damage, it's pretty insane. I mean, and if I want to hit stuff, like I said, I got Zeal pretty much maxed out. I'm out of keys. Five white shakos. Yeah, that usually gets a little trolly at times. Yeah, this is a very lazy build. You don't have to pay attention to anything.
I can't carry anymore.
Jacob, what do you mean by what should you aim for? Are you talking about like areas to farm? Yeah, that's what Scholar was talking about. He'll farm Flare jungle with this. Jacob, there's not really an optimal. It's kind of what you could run, what you could kill with the quickest. So the higher the magic find that doesn't gimp your kill speed, the better. I ran around 200 for a long time. There's nothing wrong with being at 200. With that 200 magic find, I found all the gear that eventually pumped me up to 500. So. Fury's on. That's probably pretty close to optimal. Just run cows, dude. It's kind of what Fury's on's made for. I guess you could run Arcane. Probably do Bale pretty easy. Chaos. You can run just about anywhere with a Javazon. As long as your survivability is okay. Where's my Mercenary at? Yeah, that's kind of a joke. I mean, we all have our little streaks of luck when it comes to finding stuff. I meant to drop the 1,000 run video today, but since I was streaming during the day, I'll probably work on it tonight and tomorrow, or tonight and tomorrow afternoon, and probably have it out before I stream tomorrow. Probably not gun, because people don't know where they drop from. There's no way to tell if it's a hell drop or a normal ring drop. So un-ID'd rings are probably, I don't see where people would trust where they dropped to have much trade value.
I am overburdened.
It's a pretty good little streak though, Floyd. Zaloric editing, I use OpenShot for editing. For filming, I use Streamlabs, OBS. But OpenShot's free, and it's pretty decent. It's got its flaws, but yeah, I mean, it works for a free software. I don't remember that, Floyd. Yes, Cotton, I still will be playing around with something I can make out of Wort's leg. 100%. $2015 Griffins, yeah, that's pretty high up there, that's for sure. I wouldn't mind finding one. But I mean, technically, if I was in the trade market, I could have bought one. I mean, the stuff I've found just running like Chaos runes wise, I'm sure I could have probably bought a Griff pretty easy. Damn, Dan. I've heard of that being done, but I've never actually come even close to gambling anything decent. I've seen a couple videos of somebody popping a griff while just gambling circlets. That's pretty crazy. Should have probably got a lottery ticket that day. I kind of want to make a Faith as well. Is Faith Burr or Ja? I know it's one of the high runes. I forget which one it is. I bet I've gambled 60, 70 million gold so far at least. Wow, that's pretty sad. Ja rune, yeah. Oh, I didn't realize it took an ohm as well. So for Tal Rasha's, I need to. It's the one that's missing, right? Like if you look at, or is it the ones on the floor? So trial. See, that's why I don't run Tal Rasha's. You got to figure out which one's missing. Jin. Yeah, that's true, man. Isn't that circle right there? That's... Oh, that... No, that's that one. Is it the ones on the floor or these? It's these 6, isn't it? That's missing here. So this, yeah, because there's 7 on the floor, but there's only 6 up here. Got it.
Seekers of the tomb of Tal Rasha
Right.
will find it.
That's just too funny to me. You're just running through and everything's just dying around you. That's first one. Jesus. That is just too cool. Does it? I thought you had to look on the wall. I thought once you did the quest, it didn't show you anymore. Yeah, I hope they make this like kind of a scaling level 85 area. There's been talk of it. The density in Tal Rasha's is really cool, or really high. And, but you don't want to make a level 5 area in where you have to quest through. So it'd be kind of cool if they made this level 85 once you've completed the quest, so you can come back here and farm. I have not conviction on. Well, these little guys are nasty in here. That's true, Ken. Yeah, you're right. I mean, we got to go through there, and it's level 85. Good catch. Yeah. Maybe being this Act 2. Because technically, Chaos was the end zone before they added LOD. Don't need no merc. Man, some serious packs in here. Seems like everything I've run into so far has been a boss or champ pack. I forgot how much I hated these stupid scarab beetles.
I can't carry anymore.
Got to kind of fight in here. See, being that these are lightning immune, they have higher resist even with conviction. Once you break their lightning immunes, their resists are a little higher. I don't know if it doesn't. I'm pretty sure it doesn't take it all the way down to 0. Yeah, I gotta admit, not a fan of the area. Something's casting confusion. What am I using that casts confusion? Get my merc.
How may I help you?
Does that do it? Chain lightning. I swear I saw them fighting each other. Well, maybe I'm just losing my mind. I swear I thought I saw the mobs fighting each other. Now, the merc was dead. Yeah, there. Yeah, it is. It is on the dream. Level 15 confusion when struck. Okay. I thought I saw it. Yeah, you're right. I just looked right past it.
Good day.
Never noticed that one. All you ever hear about talking about the dream is just the fact that you get the auras from it. But it has that confusion on strike as well. For those that are not aware, confusion causes the monsters to fight each other. Does what stack? Yeah, I don't like this area. I don't like the beetles. I know they don't spawn every time, but I don't like them. Conviction's off of me. I kind of messed around with running it with Infinity and putting the points elsewhere. Haven't come up with anything good yet. I think that might be able to work if you have an Infinity on the Merc. But the couple things I tried didn't seem that good. Guess we could go down and kill Duriel for some scrolls. No, it is. But I mean, it does the job, basically. Where's it at? Oh, I'm going to go back. I'm going to kill Duriel and get out of here. I don't care for this that much. I'm going to say 4 teleport scrolls, or portal scrolls. They actually drop gear.
Greetings.
I'm going to go do pits real quick. I do love pits with the Arden. It's pretty solid.
Even the light cannot pierce this gloom.
I guess technically I could teleport there. I just like watching stuff get shocked to death. No, Josh, this is just my character. PTR is just PTR right now. I mean, there's level 99s on there with, you know, between all of them, there's good gear that you can go on there and play around with. But right now, PTR is just a copy of the current game state. So, nothing really to check out right now. Hopefully we'll have something on PTR soon to play around with. I can't wait. Yeah, Jeff, it's pretty fun. I mean, it's as they were saying earlier, it's a good build to run around and not really have to fight anything, and I could just chat with you guys while my my guy just stands there and kills stuff. I don't have to pay attention a whole lot. It's just a Tesladin right now, John. I don't have the gear for the Arden. Yeah, Arden's pretty expensive. I would like to build one. I think it'd be cool to test it out. That would be like the ultimate laziest character to play. I was looking at the Hand of Justice. I think that requires like another jaw and a burr. I think it's pretty expensive. So I don't have to do anything. I mean, granted, this is just player one pits, but, well, I mean, it's online, but it's just a single player game, and it's just, I don't have to do anything. It's got it's expensive. I remember that. And the dragon's not cheap either, which you need for the chess piece. See how that confuse work? See how they're fighting each other? Cham, sir, low. It's already pretty pricey. Sir Champ, yeah, that's the Praetorian. Can you look at Dragon real quick? I think that requires pretty high rune as well, if not a couple of them. Because that's the corresponding piece to finish off the art, and you have to have the Hand of Justice and Dragon armor. Sir low. What's Holy Thunder, Floyd? I don't know that one. Yeah, right, Nina. You get a group of 8 Tesladins or Ardens walking around, just walking around, literally. That's all they're doing. That would be so obnoxious. Oh, it's a weapon? Interesting. 4 socket? That's Laral or Tal. Now, it's not +3, right? It's just level 3 Holy Shock? Oh, I went right past it. I didn't even notice it. 3 to Holy Shock. Interesting. Okay. What kind of base does it take? Is it any weapon? Wow. Just rubber banding all over the place. Oh, they killed my merc. scepters. Interesting. What the hell? Have to look into that. Then I'll just run around and just not hit anything. Exactly, Praetorian's got it. Yeah, PTR is up. It's just there's nothing new there right now. So I need a 4-socket scepter. And those are low runes, and I could add another 3 levels to my Holy Shock. Might have to try that. I just need to find a 4-socket scepter. I prefer like a Caduceus or something, make it nice and high if I actually have to hit something. Oh, I put that in the wrong place. Oh, I didn't hit it. Yeah, if it's plus, it doesn't. But if it's just level 3 Holy Shock, then it would stack with the 15 and 15. I'll have to look at that. If it's plus 3, it's not going to work. It has to be level 3 Holy Shock. Jeff, that won't work. But if it's one of the synergies, it might. If it's like resist lightning or salvation, it might work. I don't remember. But the bonus to Holy Shock's not going to work. Oh, if it's plus 3 to Holy Shock, it won't work. See, because if you look at the Dream, it's level 15 Holy Shock. It's not plus 15. So that plus 3 won't actually stack with that. It's got to be level 3 Holy Shock. And if it was, then it would stack on top of the 15 and 15 and make it 33. Yeah, me too, man. That would be cool if there's something that's like a level 3 or level something Holy Shock, then it would stack. That won't stack. Yeah, it is. It's crazy how they set the rules up. Sundrop sponsorship if somebody works for Sundrop. Hand of Justice Hydra Bear Sork. That is such a bizarre one. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to find that. That is such a bizarre build. Actually, I wasn't even paying attention to what dropped in here. Technically, for charms, you want to get like max damage, AR, life charms, that sort of thing. But I'm not really hitting stuff, so I could probably just use like Magic Find charms if I wanted to make this guy an actual Magic Find character. I mean, let's face it, I'm not hitting a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's definitely a crazy build. I hear you, Captain. Another. See, that's why I always wanted to try something that like a bunch of gear that had like different effects for on hit, or like stacking all kind of different auras. I think that's pretty cool. Omlem Co for Lawbringer. Hammer, Scepter, or Sword. Interesting. Yeah, there's so many different varieties you could do with a Paladin. Yeah, Jeff, we were talking about that earlier, and I think somebody was mentioning it. With me being max conviction, it's already the minus resist is already maxed out. Also 20% decrep on striking. Yeah, Nina, I learned that. I was doing some research on that because I was looking at different ways to add more layers of um, the Holy Shock, and that's where I saw it's like the difference between it being level 15 versus plus whatever. So there's no way to stack it unless it's another item that has just level whatever Holy Shock on it. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but you might be able to get a rare that has that attribute on it. I don't know for a fact that can actually roll on a rare, but I guess it's possible. What do I want to kill next? We've done Chaos. I ran through Arcane. Yeah, Praetorian. I think that's the case. When I was thinking about that, when I was actually saying that, I thought that it might be the case where only the hard points actually affected the synergy bonuses. You could be right, Jeff, because there's multiple people that have said that for Crescent Moon. I was actually originally, when I started out today, I was going to hunt for a base for Crescent Moon, but I kind of like the Lawbringer idea. I might mess around and find a weapon for that. It's still a 3-socket item. YP, I don't know if I want to go in there for Bale. Whirlstone Keep, even on my Sorceress, teleporting around with the faster breakpoints makes you a little nervous sometimes. I don't know. I don't think I would survive the run through Whirlstone Keep. I'm just going to reset and run Chaos again. Chaos is always my favorite area anyways. I don't feel like running cows. The cows were kind of cool though because I just ran around and watched them die. Hell load. Yeah, that's pretty expensive. If I had the low, I'd go ahead and make a grief. I kind of like the Lawbringer idea. So I need a 4-socket hammer. Was it Scepter? I saw you mention it earlier. Hammer, scepter, or sword. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the Jinn, that's the part I wasn't sure about. I didn't know if it actually could spawn with that level whatever versus just plus skill. Yeah, YP, I'm only level 82, which I probably could do it if I'm careful. But, yeah, I'd have to actually pay attention. Let's get the Merc out again. He keeps dying too much. What I like about this build so far is I don't have to pay that much attention. I mean, there's all kind of ways I can experiment with this. It's kind of cool to mess around with it. It'll be even more fun once 2.4 is out. See, I don't even need to hit stuff. I just run around and watch it die. These guys are kind of a pain because they got some lightning of resist. There's that L rune. Yeah, Aaron, I'm kind of in the same position, man. I'm hoping we get some info next week. Once they know for a fact that the database stuff is stable, which I don't think it'll take them a whole lot to determine that. I'm hoping they roll out the 2.4 changes right after. I'm gonna keep an eye on that though. Thanks for the suggestion. I might make a Lawbringer just to play around with. That'd be kind of cool to see. Just die. It's an annoying dude with that aura. Yeah, I'm not limited to one or the other. I can make whatever. They're not expensive. So.
I am overburdened.
Last wish. Okay. Why don't you make one for me and just give it to me? I'll take it. I'll make an exception for that. Just for you, Praetorian. You can make me a last wish. I'm surprised you don't already have one. Or do you have one? I thought somebody was saying they made one on Discord earlier.
Thanks.
Actually, I did see some of the gameplay for D4, and it looked exactly like D3 to me. Yeah, that's kind of how that was my takeaway when I saw the gameplay. At first, I thought I was watching D3 gameplay. Yeah, I think we're going to be playing D2 for a while. I mean, it's going to grab its niche of players like D3 has. I mean, I played D3 for a while. I don't know. It doesn't have the staying power like D2 has. I mean, there's been people that have been on it for a pretty good while now, but it just didn't hold me. It was fun for a little while. Sinister, I mean, that's been kind of a complaint with Activision Blizzard for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Jen. A spinning simulator. I don't know what some of these creative designers are thinking. I mean, the mentality showed during that BlizzCon when the guy was like, don't you guys have phones? I mean, that told us right there. That's the mentality of a lot of the creative directors at Activision. Yeah, Jacob, and I mean they've already kicked the can down the road with D4 anyways. They've put off Overwatch 2. I mean, they're not in the best of positions right now. I mean, they're going to play to their bigger market. I mean, that's just how it works.
Thanks.
It's good. Speaking to Hurley, damn it, Hurley. It's a pretty lazy person's build, to be perfectly honest. If you don't feel like hitting stuff, just run around and do circles, and everything dies. And single target damage is just obnoxious. I don't even have a good weapon. Yeah, Aaron, I mean, that's going to be the take, but I mean, they're basically their corporation. It's not really a gaming company anymore, so it's going to be what draws in the bigger audience. So you're not gonna get that mentality. It's not going to happen. At this point, you're only going to get that from the smaller game designers, and you know they don't have the backing to put out like some of these major titles. So I mean, it is what it is. It's tough to get away from that, especially with Activision Blizzard, or Activision swallowing up a lot of these designers. I had a bad feeling when they bought Blizzard. Yeah, so that's always going to be the case. There's no way to get away from that. Yeah, you almost have to kind of look towards the indie designers to see if anything good comes out. Yeah, it's definitely a lazy build. I mean, I literally don't actually have to hit anything if I don't want to. I can technically just run circles and wait for stuff to die. I can speed it up. I mean, I got Zeal's kind of your primary attack, but you don't really have to use it.
Light cannot pierce this gloom.
You don't. I think Vicarious, if left to their own devices, they can make this good. It just depends on how much input Activision wants to put into it. You know, because they're going to run the game itself. Like, it's going to run on their servers. That's why launch was such a mess, because that's where Activision was part of it. I mean, the game itself, I thought Vicarious did a good job. See, I don't even have to hit anything. Nice. Drax a good drop. BG3, what's that? Yeah, Praetorian. If Activision would just get out of Vicarious's way, this game, we'll be playing this for years if they keep updating it. Put it this way, if they gave Vicarious, you know, the grounds to continue updating, I wouldn't have a problem if they put certain microtransactions in the game for them to generate income. Otherwise, they're not going to continue to update it if there's not an income stream for it. But if they give them like free reign to update, or even build X packs, something along those lines, I'd put the money into it. Yeah, Activision just needs to kind of get out of the way. They probably could. Whoever it was that designed PoE did a pretty good job. It did pretty good. I played it for a while, but I ended up going back to D2. Yeah, PoE, I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this looks just like Diablo. Yeah, exactly, Bob. I mean, if, like I said, I wouldn't mind it if as long as they gave Vicarious free reign to update and upgrade. I would monetarily support that. Praetorian, I think you're right, actually. I'm out of town portal scrolls. I mean, if you went into PoE not knowing what you were expecting, I mean, my first words were like, this looks just like D2R or D2. Just little visual upgrades as far as the graphics. And again, like I said, I played it for a while. It was pretty fun. But I mean, just how D2's loot system is set up, they just found that perfect spot that keeps people coming back. The skill tree, yeah. When I first opened it, I was like, I have no clue what to do with this. The skill tree in PoE is definitely insane. And I don't mind complicated, but the learning curve's fairly steep once you get in deep into the setting your skills up. But I don't mind that. I mean, that's the thing. They kind of a lot of the games have hedged away from complicated. Like even if you look at World of Warcraft, the skill trees back in the day were not in depth, but they were decently complicated, and they kept simplifying them to cater to the more casual person. And I don't mean that as an insult to anybody that plays casually, but that was the goal for them, simplifying a lot of the skill trees and stuff. I mean, that's kind of a bad state of affairs where you feel like you have to simplify the World of Warcraft skill trees. They don't have to hit anything. Yeah, back in the day, you could really screw it up. There was no resets. Did they even have the quest reset in the original? They didn't, did they? I think it was once the points were in, they were in. For D2. I kind of like running pits with this character. Yeah, right, Dan. Exactly. I mean, if you wanted a different type of sorceress, you had to re-roll one. There was no resetting it to a new type. You had to make another one. I think I literally had 3 separate accounts for D2. I think this is going to be my pit Zerker. I kind of like running pits with this character. What's up, Reza? Yeah, we're going to run pits again. This is going to be my pit Zerker. Yeah, exactly, Jacob. I mean, it was exactly that way. Yeah, that was the case. If they changed the skill, you couldn't reset to fix that. It was you were off to whatever skill then. Thousand pit runs. Where it's just going to be 1,000 pit runs where I actually don't hit anything.
Even the light cannot pierce this gloom.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that many. That's crazy. No, this is a Tesladin, so I'm running Dual Dream, Helmet, and Shield. So I don't have to punch anything. I can just run around them. It's my chatbot build. This is my pacifist build. I don't actually pacifist. I don't actually hit anything. Hell, out of those 1,000,000 copies, I probably bought like 4 or 5. It's in a 44 resist sacred targe. I'll show you the gear real quick. So right now we're just using a lightsaber. This is the thing in question right now, is the weapon. We've been talking about it. I might go for a Lawbringer just to add another aura for fun. So the Tesla is built around Dual Dream, which is 15 Holy Shock here, 15 Holy Shock here. These actually stack, so you actually have level 30 Holy Shock, and then you put points into the synergies. I'm running Enigma, which I'm not really using, so maybe change that. I'm running a Seraph's Hymn, probably if I could get my hands on a High Lords, I'd probably switch that out. Laying of Hands, FCR Ring that I don't need, an Iraq, a Ravenfrost, and Travs. The money's in the Dual Dream pieces because both of those require a job rune to make. But this is the result of it. I literally don't have to hit anything. With max conviction, lightning resists pretty much don't exist on the mobs. So that's what I mean by a lazy man's build. I could just sit here and talk to you guys and then just run around stuff and watch it die. This is Hell Difficulty Pits. Granted, it's player 1, but yeah, easy mode pits. And my character's only 82. And my Merc has like rando gear on it. Yeah, Azurewrath would be nice. We're talking about Lawbringer for another aura, just for the hell of it. But I think that's the case with Azurewrath, if I'm not mistaken. So weapon hunting is kind of what I need here. I probably won't push to making an Arden. If I had the runes sitting around, I might do it. But Ardens are exponentially even more expensive. So just playing around with it. This is kind of the play around build until 2.4 drops on PTR. And hopefully then we'll have something to look at. Especially if they drop all the class changes and stuff. Yeah, this is not even a tricked out Tesladin by any means, but it's killing everything. Yeah, Ed, that's I think it's the same one on the Lawbringer. But yeah, I'm just messing around with it. It's kind of cool. Like I said, I could read chat and just run in circles and kill stuff. It's kind of my troll build at this point. This is, to me, is the greatest way to kill stuff. I don't have to do anything except mouse around. Nord, I had 3 level 99s back in the original. I had a Sork, a Paladin, and an Amazon. My first was actually my Amazon. So yeah, I've done the 99 grind, for sure. But I don't really care about it now. Yeah, again, my gear's kind of mid, except for the Dream, which is the expensive pieces. Everything else is kind of whatever. But again, it's I don't have to have much else. I mean, I could tweak it if I wanted to do like Whirlstone Keep or something. Yeah, I bet, Brian. That's actually probably would if you're just running with your friends to level. To me, this is kind of fun, to be honest with you. Yeah, Nord, exactly, man. Once you hit 95, oh my god, that grind is real. It's crazy long. 98 to 99 was just nuts. Switch. There we go. Yeah, honestly, it's kind of silly. But I do like running pits. I might do this I might run pits on this guy. Maybe I'll do like a 1,000 run project pits running the Tesladin. Yeah, I did it three times. Yeah, it's I don't deny it. But if I end up getting bored with this, I might give the dreams to my dad, and he could switch his Zealer over to a Tesladin. He's already running just a Zealer anyway, so like saying and I don't think he's going to go ladder. So if he doesn't play ladder and stays on non-ladder, I might give him this gear. He's already got a grief too, so, and Chains of Honor. But it's fun. I mean, I don't mind this. It's kind of cool to just run into the pits and just look at stuff and watch them die. No, he's 84. I thought about getting him on there just for the heck of it. But he's fairly technologically savvy, but I don't know that getting him set up on a stream would give me a bit of a headache. I'm already his like online tech support. He mentioned it, but I don't know that I want to go down that road. If he was closer by, I might do it. It's about an hour drive to the house from here, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll set up a guest stream and he can join me one day. Yeah, Banshira, he's still playing. He plays a lot actually. He called me Sunday night. He got a burr rune to drop off a shank, and it just excited him to no end. I mean, his Paladin's pretty much tricked out now. I think he's got it up to like level 87. He played with me back in 2001 original launch. He started playing back when D2R dropped. When I told him D2R was coming out, he immediately was interested, so I had to go there and get him all set up. And he's been playing since game launch. Since D2R game launch. I thought he'd have issues with it. He is 84, so he doesn't have the best mouse control. But he does pretty good, and he wanted to play a Zealer, so we set him up on a Zealer. I tried like hell to get him to just play like a Summoner Necro, but he wasn't interested. He's 84. So yeah, just the fact that he's 84 and playing playing video games is definitely different. But he's still popping it. He's running constantly. No, that's the thing, Norton. He would play the Summoner back in the day. I don't know what got him on this Zealer kick, but that's the direction he went. Yeah, he's level 84. IRL. The Scholar, it's not bad. I mean, it's working. I'm not hitting anything, so I can't really tell. I'm 53. Wow, all them dudes got confused. What's up, Robert? Yeah, I hear you, Brian. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Before the game even dropped, he had bought him a gaming rig, but he wasn't really playing anything. Um, but now he's actually got something to play on it. That sounds low, Eric. Does that count? Does that take the synergies into account? Yeah, Banshir. I think that's most original D2 players. I mean, I played D3. I played D3 for a little while. I mean, I was really excited when it came out, and then the nightmare started. Launch for D3 was the most abysmal launch I think Blizzard has ever actually attempted. Any luck, Praetorian? No progress. Well, did he actually ever play other games? See, my dad's played video games for forever. So getting him back on a D2 was not a surprise. We bowling. Yeah, Sinister. I questioned that from the beginning too. It's like, why would you not have trading? It's literally Diablo. Why would you not have trading? It's almost as if the game designers had never played D2. I disagree with the beginning of D3, man. It took them a while to get it to a playable point for me. I mean, right out of the gate, all the uniques were absolute garbage. I mean, the gear at the beginning to me was terrible. The uniques were so underwhelming. Exactly, Liam. I'm telling you, they got some interns to make those. They just made some really bizarre choices at the beginning that just, I think it had a lot of people scratching their heads. The launch was a mess. First day, holy jeez, man. That was so bad. I was excited day one. I mean, there's still a large niche of players that are on D3. I mean, don't get me wrong, because if you look, say, at the streaming side of things, there's 3 to 4 thousand people watching D3 streams on Twitch versus D2R is like 1.5 at the most. So there's still a lot of interest there. It's just a different set of people, I think. I think a lot of the D2 players weren't as on board with it as just new players playing a new game. Hey, kill my merc. My merc's kind of squishy though. I really need to work on his gear. I forget. Yeah, Vex. I mean, there's a lot they could still do with D2. I mean, there is. There's quite a bit of stuff they could still do with D2. Even after making class changes and stuff. Yeah, he did, man. He's gone. Yeah, I think this is going to be my pick killer. I think I'm going to run pits with this guy. Yeah, Sinister, I'm not seeing what I'm not liking what I'm seeing so far. It's just I don't know. D4 I feel like they're still pushing it down the D3 lane. So, I don't know. We'll see. They're still way out from actual anything that's even like in an alpha or beta, so yeah, I mean, Blizz is not Activision Blizzard is definitely not Blizzard North. Is Diablo Immortal? Isn't that the phone one, or the yeah, the phone game? D2 VR. Oh, that would be interesting. That's true, Gummy. Just something to mess around with. You don't have access to a computer. No, you're right. I mean, that's the bigger market. If they could just walk that line where it would grab both sides of the coin as far as D2 players and the D3 players, I mean, that would be the ideal situation, right? D2 mobile.
Hello.
Well, for now, I mean, D4, who knows how far out that is at this point. Yeah, I'd imagine so, Tris. It's definitely a younger audience in the D3 realm, for sure. I don't think there's anything wrong with the mechanics, though. I played both. Honestly, I like the skill tree system of D2 better than the skill tree system for D3. Wait, I don't even know what they are. They were kind of low, weren't they? I have runes. I don't know what the runes are for Lawbringer. I can look real quick. That thing with the was it the D4 announcement or the Immortal? Were they calling it D4? Limb, yeah. Oh wait, I don't have any limbs. No, yeah, I do. I got limbs. Hold on, let me look and see if I got a 3-socket weapon. Sockets. Um, 5, 4, 6. Hold on, let me check one more. Wait, I might take that from you just to mess around with. I don't really consider that any sort of high-end trade. You know, and I've seen some 3-socket stuff, and I never picked it up. But I guess I need to kind of get at least one of every three and up. 5 Zerker. Rest are armors. What is that? Oh, a low sacred. Wait, are you on right now? What's wrong with your face? Hey, join this game. Wind 1. I don't know what difficulty actually made that. That's normal. It's a normal game. Wind 1. Yeah, when they're working on the monetization of the game before the game itself, that's just crazy. Wow, that's even superior, man. You want something for it? I'll give you like a... I'll give you rune for it. Here. There you go. Just take my trade, man. Nothing's free. Alright, what, Lemco in that order? Yeah, I'll give you Trang armor for it later. I need to look it up just in case. I get paranoid even on the low ones making rune words. Lawbringer. Alright, Lemco in that order. Lemco. Alright, so it gives me the level 16 Sanctuary. Let's try it out. Appreciate it, man. Let's test this thing. Alright, I'm going to go into a hell game. Oh, it's after 6. This is gonna be my last run, guys. I'm gonna do just this pit, just messing around, and I'll probably be playing this character a little more this evening. That's really cool looking, though. I like that. I need to stack like 5 or 6 different auras.
Even the light cannot pierce this gloom.
I need a good aura on my Merc besides the frozen aura. I don't even know what does Sanctuary do. Oh, and Chaos, yeah, I bet it's because it's like a damage aura, right? Where's Sanctuary? Is it defensive? Oh, there it is. Or not. Oh, it's the one with the knockback. Gotcha. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, that would actually probably work pretty good in Chaos. I kind of remember seeing somebody running it in Chaos, and it was like pushing the mobs back off of them. It's cool looking. I like that. I just like the effects from it. Alright, let's go into the pit. There's some undead in the pit. This build is just so funny to me. Just everything dies. Yeah, I wonder if anybody's ever attempted to get the most auras onto your Merc and character. I wonder what that would look like. I mean, I'm sure that's had to have been attempted, right? That's great. I don't know how strong this would be at the higher player counts. I mean, it definitely wouldn't be killing the mobs like this. I mean, I might test it, just go into a pub game and just see what kind of damage it does in like cows or something. It'd be funny to see. $40 life. Isn't 50 max mana on a Grand Charm? On Moo Clips, some dude found a 40 live poison bone charm just off random mobs in Chaos. That was a pretty crazy roll. I really like how the Sanctuary aura just looks in general. It's really cool looking. Yeah, we could really trick this out. I might have to go down that road just to see how many different R's I can get stacked. Sinister, not lately. No infinity on the Merc. Actually, the gear on the Merc right now is kind of garbo. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff I could still do with this build. I'm just at the beginning phases of it, tricking it out. We just made a Lawbringer, which gave me the Sanctuary aura. So we just stacked up another aura on top of what I'm getting from the dreams. So yeah, there's plenty more I could still do with this. Yeah, it's going to be a true art, and we're going to try and stack up as many as we can. The benefits I'm getting from the Enigma are kind of minimal, so we might change the armor out. I'm not teleporting around that much.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, right, Dan. I attacked one mob, so I'm a Tesladin. Hey, but I did though. I did swing once. That's hysterical. Damn, G. I hear you, man. Congrats on that. Did you just now get it while you were watching me? I kill my Merc again. Yeah, I need to get my Merc kind of tanked up. Man, I hear you, dude. I think I do have, yeah, I do have the Holy Shock synergies maxed. Hold on, let me double check. It's, yeah, they're maxed. Resist Light and Salvation are the synergies for Holy Shock. So yeah, that's maxed out. Alright, let's pop the chest. Alright, I'm going to call it here. I've actually been playing for 2.5 hours. A little shorter stream. I'll be on tomorrow evening at 7. I'm going to mess around with this some more. I'm going to see how many R's I can stack up on this bad boy. I appreciate the help from you guys getting this tweaked out a little bit. Yeah, congrats, G. That's awesome, dude. You got a burr rune. Can't beat that. I want my finder's fee though, so maybe rune. Before you guys leave, don't forget to like the video or like the stream. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Join Discord if you're not there already. But we're gonna play around with the Tesladin. I almost called it Aradin. The Tesladin tomorrow some more. Maybe work on stacking some more auras. He's only level 82, so I got to gear him up a little bit. Now, my dad's actually going to give me his burr rune. He wants me to trade it for stuff for his mercenary. Yeah, not a problem, Garion. Again, if you got any questions, I'll be on Discord for a little bit. Hit me up there. Don't forget to join. You guys have a good one. Keep on farming. Peace.